A case that had gone cold, but 8 years after a Branford woman was killed, 2 men have been arrested.
Our Noelle Gardner has more tonight and the major break in the case that changed this all about. She's live tonight in our New Haven newsroom with that. Noelle?
Ann, Kathy Hardy's family has been waiting more than 8 years for the phone to ring, waiting for an arrest to be made. But today they got that call from the feds. For several months, the grand jury has gone over evidence. It was enough for the FBI to make an arrest.
I can tell you I felt real anger for the very first time looking at his face. And he was crying a little bit, and I thought, you're crying, you know? What have we been doing for 8 years?
An emotional day for the parents of 39-year-old Kathy Hardy as they walked out of a courtroom more than 8 years after her death. The FBI arresting 2 men, John Villette and Stephen Martone, on federal charges for arson resulting in Hardy's death.
I think we've got a long way to go. It's the beginning.
Back in 2006, a fire broke out inside Hardy's Branford home. Investigators say the fire had been set on the staircase. According to the indictment, investigators found jewelry and a serving platter that belonged to Hardy inside a truck regularly used by Villette. The truck was registered to his girlfriend. After the fatal fire, both Villette and Martone allegedly opened up to others about the crime. Investigators say Villette told someone he had done something horrible, rotten, and as bad as can be. And he allegedly talked to a second person saying he had done something very, very bad, which had involved a fire. Police say when Martone was confronted about his involvement in the arson, he told someone it was impossible for the police to have any DNA evidence because of the way we left that. Hardy's family tells me they are relieved the feds made an arrest.
I just looked at him and thought, why? You know, what would make someone do something like that? Take a mother away from her children?
So going forward, we hope to get a guilty verdict.
Martone was arrested this morning at his North Branford home. He's being held tonight without bond, pending a hearing on April 2nd. Villette is currently serving time in federal prison after trying to sell cocaine to an FBI agent. If convicted, both face life in prison or execution. Now back to you.
Noelle, that's interesting because in Connecticut, of course, we repealed the death penalty in 2012. But if convicted, you were just saying these guys could actually face the death penalty?
That's right, Ann. The state abolished execution, but the government could still pursue the death penalty because the crime happened back in 2006. I'm live tonight in the New Haven newsroom. Noelle Gardner, News 8.